Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. In this video, I am going to use all the short tricks which I have recently posted on the channel to find the squares of some decimal numbers. Now squaring decimals, decimals themselves, they look little scary. So if you have to find the square, it looks all the more difficult to square them. But after watching this video, you will realize that the short tricks works wonders. So watch the entire video, and if you have not subscribed the channel till now, you need to click the subscribe button and click the bell shaped icon to get all the notifications. So let's see what we have for this particular video. So let's take the easiest of the examples first. Suppose we have a number like 6.8 and we need to square this, or the number can be in this form like 0.68 square, or you may have a 0 here also, 0.68 square, right? So in any case, we need to find the square of 68. Now if you are able to do this, squaring these numbers is not going to be a difficult job. Now this is the introduction of the video, so we will be taking much more complex examples after we have learned the concept behind squaring of decimals. So when you square 68, how do you do that? 6 square is 36 and 8 square is 64. Now when you multiply 8 and 6, you get 48, and double of 48 is 96. So I'll write it here, leaving one digit from here, and then add vertically 4, 2, 1 means this is 16, 6, 1 means this is 4. So I get 4624. Now I'll write 4624 here. Now when I have one digit after the decimal, I'll have two digits after the decimal in the square of this number. So the answer for this is 46.24. Likewise here, if I write 4624, here we have two digits after decimal. So in the answer, I'll have four digits after the decimal. So this will become 0.4624. And likewise here, if I write 4624, then here we have three digits. So in the square we will have six digits. So 4 are already here. I need to prefix two zeros and then put the decimal to get my answer for 0.068 square. Now that is the concept, and see how I squared the two digit number. This is the short trick I used to find the square of this decimal number. Likewise, you may have a question where you may have two digits before the decimal, like suppose you have 13.4 square, right? Now 134 square, that will be difficult. So what am I doing is, before the decimal I have 13 and after the decimal I have 4. So I'll do 13 square, which is 169, and 4 square, which is 16, and 13 times 4 is 52. Double of that is 104. So leave one digit from here and write 104, and then add vertically as usual. This becomes 17956. Now where is the decimal in this? 17956. So after decimal I have one digit, so I'll have two digits after decimal in its square. So thereby giving me the answer 179.56. And had this number been like 0.134 square, then since we have three digits here, we will have six digits in the square after decimal. So 17956 becomes 0.017956. Now you can pick up the calculators and check. The square of this will be 0.017956. Likewise, we can vary the question now, and let's take a question where we have maybe one digit before decimal and two digits after decimal. Now that is going to be a little different than what we have already done. So watch this carefully. Suppose I have to square a number like 7.19, okay, 7.19 square. Now before decimal I have 7 and after decimal I have 19. So I know that 7 square is 49 and 19 square is 361. Now the important thing is here in this part. When we have this as a 2-digit number, what will I do? I will have 4 digits here, and so instead of writing 361, I'll write this as 49 and this as 0361. Now that's where the catch is. So you need to be careful about this step. And the rest of it is easy. Just do 19 times 7, which is 133, right? And double of that is 266. So where do I write it now? I will leave 2 digits from the right hand side and write 266 below 903 here. And now add vertically 1, 6, 9, 6, 11 means 1 and a 1 carry means 5. So 516961, that is the square of actually 719. So for this number, what will be the square? The square will be what? How many decimal places we have here? 2. So we will have 4 decimal places here. That gives us the answer 51.6961. Right? So there was a little catch here. Squaring this 2-digit number, we have to make sure that we are getting a 4-digit number here. If you get a 2-digit or a 3-digit number, then you have to prefix sufficient number of zeros. Likewise, suppose you have to do 8.21 square, right? Now 8 square is 64, 21 square is 441, but I will write it as 0441, right? Because I need a 4-digit number. Now 8 times 21, 8 times 21 is 168 and double of that is 336. Where should I write this 336? Leave 2 digits and write 336 here, and then add vertically 1, 4. So 10 means 0 and a 1 carry. So 4, 7 and 6. 6, 7, 4, 0, 4, 1. And what will be my answer now? 2 digits here. So 4 digits in the square. 67.4041 will be the square of this particular number. So you can move the decimal and find the square directly. If you know 8.21 square, you know 82.1 square or 0.821 square or 0.0821 square. Those are elementary things, right? So this is another type. Now let's move on to another different type where there are 2 digits before the decimal and 2 digits after the decimal, like this. Now this is going to be little more trickier, because the numbers involved here are 2-digit numbers, both, right? But fortunately for this example, I know what is 27 square and I know what is 14 square. 27 square is 729 and 14 square is 196. So I will write it as 0196 because I need 4 digits here, right? Now the step which needs more time is multiplying these two and doubling it. So 27 times 14, either you should know 14 times table or you can do the vertically and crosswise. 7 8s are, this is 28, so 8 2 carry. This is 7 plus 8 15 plus 2 17, 7 1 carry, and then 2 plus 1 3, 378, and double of that is going to give you 740 plus 16, 756, which you can write where just leave 2 digits. 756 is to be written here, so this becomes 6 9 7 5, 16 means 6, 1 carry, 3 and 7, and so your answer for the question will be, the square of this number is 2 digits here, so 4 digits in the square, so 736.5796 is the square of this number. So sometimes these two numbers will also be large. So we can take one example where these numbers are large and we need to use the short trick of squaring 2-digit numbers there also. So let's take 63.29 square. Okay. Now see, so many short tricks will be used here. The basic short trick is to square 63. So 63 square, 6 square is 36, 3 square is 9, so I'll write 09. 6 3s are 18, double is 36. So the square of 63 is 3969. So I'll write 3969 followed by 29 square I know is 841. So I'll write 0841. This is also important, the prefixing of the 0 here. And then the next calculation is multiplication of 63 and 29 using vertically and crosswise. So this is 27, 7 2 carry, 54 and 6 is 60, 62 2 6 carry, this is 12 and 6 18, 1827, right? And double of that 1827, 1800 is 3600 and 27 is 54, so 3654. Where should I write that? Leave 2 digits and write 3654 here and then add vertically to get your final answer for the question. Now in this case it will be 1 4, 12 means 2, 1 carry means 6, 15 means 5, 1 carry means 10, 0, 1 carry means 10, 0, 1 carry means 4. So this is the product, of 63 and 29 and then 63 square, all those tricks used, and we got to an answer. Now we need to put the decimals. So 2 decimal places here makes it 4 decimal places in the answer, and the square of this number will be 4005.6241. Now you can pick the calculator and check the answer. I don't think you will find any error in the answer for the question. So I think we have covered like big decimals, starting from one basic question of 6.8. I approached a problem 63.29. Even if these both of these numbers are big, you can use this squaring trick and then the multiplication trick of vertical and crosswise to get the squares of 2-digit numbers and the product of those two numbers and find the answers maybe in 15 to 20 seconds. That will be great. So friends, these are the things you need to master, and these are the things which make you smarter and enable you to calculate like 7 to 8 times faster to crack the quant questions in the placement exams. So if you like this video, do share it with all your friends. Do not forget to subscribe the channel if you haven't done till now. Don't forget to click the bell shaped icon so that you keep on getting all the notifications of uploads on the channel. Thanks for watching this video and all the best for your practice.